What a bad set. What's up, Alphas?
What's good, world family? It's your boy Nico Williams. We're back with another episode of KI99. We're gonna talk about the NBA Finals preview. Sports Illustrated. We just got something to talk about with the cover. Also, hello from the other side. That's right, Adele said hello from the other side. You won't believe this. But let's get to it. Tell me, how you doing today, brother?
I am blessed, highly favored, and you know how we looking. Alphas, how we looking? We looking cute. We looking clean. And we looking sexy. That's how we doing.
I mean, that's what we do around this way, man. We got a lot to get into. I love this show because we just get to talk about whatever we want to talk about. So, first things first, NBA Finals tonight. Game 6. So many legacies on the line. So many people can be the MVP. So many people. There's a lot to get into when it comes to the NBA Finals. And let's bring up somebody that we already say the names. Booker, Devin Booker. We already say Giannis. What about Khris Middleton, man? Can we give Khris Middleton some flowers? Is that a thing? Am I wrong for that?
Yo, Kendrick Perkins said Khris Middleton, he's Batman. He changed Giannis from Robin to Superman, but he understand. So as long as we're clear, Giannis is Superman. He's the Finals MVP, no doubt. But Khris Middleton, at the end of the game, he closing.
You don't think Khris Middleton is the most valuable player after what he's done in these finals? Because I feel like if he doesn't put up his 40 points against Devin Booker when he had his 42, they don't win that game. So does Khris Middleton really have a shot?
All I know is when Khris Middleton is cold, Giannis is there. When Khris Middleton is hot, Giannis is still there. When they need a game-winning block, Giannis is there. When they need to dunk to win the game, Giannis was there.
That's fair. It's actually fair. I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate at this point and show some love to Khris Middleton because he had a good series for sure.
Yeah. He starts out. He has some slow starts, but he picked it up. But
the most quiet 40-point games I've ever seen. I'm like, that fool had 40.
Yeah, he putting them numbers up. Our last game was not defensive at all. Every starter for the first time in NBA Finals history, every starter on the court shot over 50%. That has never happened before. I don't know what kind of defense they were playing, but every starter shot over 50%.
Man, when you give Drew Holiday that kind of stat line, over 50%, that's a problem, man. That's you're not gonna win. When all three of them do what they just did, that was huge. But man, I'm expecting Chris Paul to he's been selling. Okay, Chris Paul, he's the turnovers at the end of the game. I mean, it's just Chris Paul ain't looking like Chris Paul, and he's going to need to do something this game, or we're gonna talk legacy. We'll have to talk legacy.
We do. There's a lot of stuff going on this year. Phoenix often looks young in these games. To be honest, they haven't had like many pressure situations in this whole playoffs. They kind of ran through most people. So when the pressure gets on, they look kind of out of place. When things got bad, Booker just started jacking up shots. He shot everybody that started shot over 50%. So that means he made a lot of them. But it didn't get others involved. The defense went nowhere. Chris Paul with turnovers in later game. He showed up in the fourth quarter because internet was on him so heavy.
It's like he went to the locker room and was like, "Let me go check Twitter."
Yes, and then in the fourth quarter, he like, "No, I got to play better." And he did play better in the fourth. We got to give him credit. He was one of the reasons they was in the game. Drew Holiday. Some people say it was a foul at the end of the game on Booker. It was a steal for some people. That play probably should have called a timeout. Monty probably should have got a timeout in now. Chris Paul probably shouldn't have fouled Giannis because it would just been 3 points instead of 4. So
it was a bad foul.
It was a terrible foul. I get what he wanted to do. He thought if he fouled him and he can't get to it, he'll miss the free throw. As we saw, Middleton and Giannis missed a lot of free throws at the end of the game that gave Phoenix a chance. But game 6, Phoenix gonna need that same offensive effort with the fourth quarter defensive effort the whole game. They can't play like they did in the second and third quarter, or they will be looking at Giannis win a championship. And like I said, Phoenix haven't been in a lot of these situations, so it's interesting. Milwaukee has been in a lot of these situations. They've been criticizing Giannis and Khris Middleton for the last 3 years doing this. So
they have. Because I mean, it's been times where Khris Middleton shows up.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow. And it's a quiet shows up. But also, Giannis, they used to do that little wall thing on him.
What's surprising me is Giannis is finding people off the pass. He's not running over people no more.
He's not. Giannis.
He did in game 2. Poor Torrey Craig called it, bro. He sent that man into the stands when he ran him over. I was like, oh, okay.
He does that. He does that. We've seen. Remember Orlando? Yeah. They played a pretty good game against Giannis with that whole wall thing. Yeah. And I just gotta say, Giannis looks to be improving as a basketball player. And since we've started this show, what have I always said? I said Giannis needs to be a better basketball player. And he's starting to show us that.
And by the way, one final stat before we end the NBA Finals preview talk, and before we say who we're gonna win. Yeah, Milwaukee hasn't lost a game since Giannis wore black Air Forces.
Man, okay. So Giannis pulls up to the stadium in black Air Force.
They lost a game.
Black Air Forces just do something to black people. I don't know how it started. Who was the first person to have success wearing black Air Forces? But somebody had it.
Someone in Atlanta, probably.
It was somebody definitely at Lenox Mall.
And he felt dangerous that day. And he threatened everybody in the mall who wants the smoke, dog.
He went into Macy's, and that was it. That was all she wrote, and that is Black Air Force One energy, man. My winner, I gotta believe in Chris Paul. I believe that the league owes him something. Like, he's got to get one trophy. That's my prediction, is that Chris Paul got to win game 6, and then let's go to game 7.
Yeah,
and we'll do this. What you thinking?
I'm picking Chris Paul because I won a game 7. It's more want. And plus, sooner or later, the referees, the referee got to start calling fouls on Giannis, bro. I promise you, everybody else get fouled out except for Giannis in this whole season. Giannis be like one foul. Like, I promise I've seen Giannis run over 5 people in this game. And they never call it.
Yeah.
I'm like, he just runs them over, do a layup. I'm like, bro, he just clearly ran that man over. No foul. Didn't even get an and one, just ran him over. Like, okay.
Dog. Our Jordan and Pippen game is getting so wild right now. Let me do the alley-oop. FIBA rules. The Olympics is going down. I'm telling y'all, we getting there. We getting there. FIBA rules are so much different. And we'll talk about the Olympics. America actually beat Spain. We didn't think they could beat nobody after they got beat by Nigeria and all them.
Can we shout out Kelvin Johnson?
What now? Tell us about Kelvin. Tell us about him. Now, he plays for the Spurs, and I know you love San Antonio. You love San Antonio. You be on that river walk, and you be with them girls with them bloomers on. I had seen you. I seen with them girls, the big old
hey, man, they come from Cali now. Them Cali girls in San Antonio, y'all sleeping. It doesn't take that.
I might not be able to talk about them no more, but I can talk about them girls and them bloomers.
Yo, I'm telling you, I went up, bro. They built like 1,000 houses next to where my sister live, and all of them been moved in by California people. I'm like, where you from, Cali? I'm like, oh, is everybody here from Cali?
And all their names is Cali.
Oh, they from Cali, dog. I'm like, hey, where you from, Cali? I ain't gonna say what I'm just getting my sister watching, but hey, your neighbor thick.
I see it. Man, it's like, so
He had just a 7 for 9, 15 points, big dunk, big momentum shift in the game, great defense, did everything Team USA wasn't doing in the first game. So going to the rim, cutting.
Did Pop choose him personally?
Yeah, I think Pop picked him.
Bradley Beal.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think they're saying about who that boy? What that boy name is? DeRozan.
Yeah, DeMar.
Is Pop moving on? Is he doing what he's used to doing? I don't need the big stars.
He looks like he's going after. He might be going after Ben Simmons too. Pop love Ben Simmons. And if anybody if anybody has the ego to think they can fix Ben Simmons, Greg Popovich would be that person.
I feel like Bill Belichick actually might make him a great wide receiver or tight end. Like I feel like I know I can make something out of Ben Simmons.
Yeah. But
yes, definitely Pop for sure.
Yeah, Pop decided. And plus, we want to talk about it. We was talking about the FIBA rules, and we're going to talk about what's going on with the Olympics again. Some players
out. Letting them play.
Yeah.
Play right.
Tatum, Dame, try to get fouled like they do in the NBA. Don't get the call because they're like, we're not calling that correct. By the way, the NBA rules have changed, and those at the beginning of the year are not supposed to count either. So they will see a lot more of that. So therefore, it will need more cutting because a lot of these players get bailed out. We even saw it in the finals when they make bad decisions and jump in the air. If nobody's cutting to the basket, they be left there and they don't get a foul call and they just look at the referee begging and it didn't happen. So people rule. By the way, the game seems much faster and funner. No 3 seconds. If you airball in 24-second shot clock and you get the ball, they don't stop the clock so you can get the fast break off. Stuff like that. A lot of stuff make the game faster. And I know the NBA been looking to make the game faster, but changing it from when the ball hit the rim, change to a 14 seconds instead of 24, instead of starting over the whole 24. So if I'm the NBA, I'm looking at some of those rules. I'm looking at those fake foul calls, like the Trae Young stop and goes. I know they want to stop that because again, that gives the defender no chance, especially with like a little guard coming over pick and roll. So the NBA want to stop some of that, and a lot of your favorite players who y'all brag about will look like trash compared next year. And they're gonna have Drew Holidays, the Ben Simmons, and Draymond Greens because they don't have to deal with this stuff. And by the way, before what'd you say, Joe?
No, I was just saying I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this brand of basketball. I know we're losing. And we did beat Spain. Cool. Spain's number 2 because they got them Gasol boys out there. Who else they got? Ricky Rubio.
I don't even know. Spain ain't even the best team. Australia, the team that beat us pretty good. They looking dominant.
I got something to say about Australia, and it ain't the men's basketball. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm enjoying this brand of basketball. It's fun to remind you of when you used to play out there in that red dirt, don't it?
Yeah, and it not only do it more physical, even though it's not too physical, they still call a lot of fouls, but it's not like the NBA where if I'm in trouble, I can just throw my arms in you and we call a foul. But
17 free throws for one person. But
it's faster too because the rules and no defensive 3 seconds and stuff. I don't know if I want that, but certain rules I see that I'm like, if I'm the NBA, I'd be like, you know what? I think we can still keep the game fast and still keep scoring, but also introduce, because fans don't want to see fouls. They like seeing a lot of scoring, but they don't want to see fouls. So you can fix that.
Throws can mess up the game unless it's like you purposely did this dope thing to get the foul because you're smart and strategic.
Yeah.
Not because they just giving it to you.
But yeah, the Team USA looks to be in trouble. We know Bradley Beal gone, Kevin Love, Zach LaVine, players that I think that play losing brand of basketball, so they seem to look a little better.
That's fair. Nobody said that yet. Nobody said Kevin Love, he has played losing basketball. Bradley Beal, he plays losing basketball.
Drop 60, still lose. Why? Y'all look at the game. Y'all watch basketball. Don't ask me. I'm not gonna. I'm wholesome now. I'm not gonna disrespect no player.
I think we get Trae back. I think we get Trae back on the United States in 4 years from now. I think we get that. Yeah. I think he says, all right, y'all see what y'all did without me.
I think they might need Ja Morant. Right. I feel like Ja Morant physical enough to 100% dominate.
He doesn't look for fouls.
No,
he just does what
he tries to dunk on you every play. He tried to dunk on Rudy Gobert every game, 4 times.
Every game in the playoffs. Remember that?
I know he was mad when old boy dunked on him 3 times from the Clippers.
And then somebody else dunked on him and he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But Rudy Gobert got smoked a couple times.
But the Clippers, shout out to young homie though. But it was different for Ja because Rudy was just waiting on Ja to come in the paint. Oh boy, he was holding old boy, so he had to run, and it's different. But Ja was trying to yam on it. Ja wasn't trying to get no fight, he was trying to yam, but Ja fitting them other people, and it's based. Zach LaVine, Bradley Beal, Kevin Love, great players. No disrespect, they just play losing style of basketball.
Like, you can't go get people that play for the Bulls in Orlando and like the other people that have bad records. You can't go get them and say we about to win the world. Yeah. It's arrogant. I would do that. I would do that. I feel like my ego is to that point where I can play on the worst team in the league and feel like I can take on the world. That's what I would do. Yeah, the world catching up, so we can't do that no more. We need the LeBron Jameses, and I think we might even try and get Carmelo at some point. So that's where I'm at with
Olympic Melo.
Olympic Melo was the MVP of the world. But he had help from Kobe and LeBron, and everybody was doing what they was doing. But Carmelo was coming off the bench and putting up 33 points. We can't forget about Olympic Melo.
He broke the world record, then broke his own record.
You can't take that away from him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Carmelo had the best Olympics like performance of all time. But speaking of Olympians, Naomi Osaka, she's everything. She goes to Paris, and then she decides that no, I'm not. I don't want to play anymore. I'm having some issues, and then she ends up on Sports Illustrated with the swimsuit stuff going on.
The swimsuit edition.
We love Naomi. She is Japanese and Haitian, I believe, and we love her. We love her. But what you think about this? Like, they're putting a lot of people on these Sports Illustrated. Like, what sport does Meg the Stallion do other than have good knees? What sport does Meg the Stallion? She is a cover athlete. Michael Jordan has been on the cover. Randy Moss has been on the cover. Lisa Leslie's been on the cover. Candace Parker's been on the cover. Man, they got Megan the Stallion up there, and Tina Shea. That's the rapper, ain't it?
Tinashe. She's the singer.
Apologies. Okay, and she's in Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, she's in it. She's not.
How do we feel about this? Like,
they have Leyna Woods too, also a non-athlete. Megan, some people will actually say it's like almost scientific that mixed twerking is a sport. Yeah, it's there.
I'm gonna give you that. I know about the kind of knees that it takes to do that kind of thing. Like, I feel like you need those kind of knees.
She's in the gym every day, dog. But none joking wise, it's kind of weird. Naomi, shout out to her. She should be on the cover. Athlete, okay, get that payday, do what you do. Beautiful young lady, shout out to her.
Absolutely.
Leyna Woods, I don't know how she got on the cover. Meg the Stallion. Are they just going for names? Is it not even about sports anymore? Like, first off, we disrespect the WNBA MVP by not even putting her on the Olympic team and going with Diana Taurasi and other people. And then we don't even put the MVP of the WNBA on the Sports Illustrated cover.
Can you tell them who the MVP of the WNBA was?
The MVP of the WNBA is... I don't even know her name, so we all disrespect. I do know it now. I can't think of it right now, though. WNBA MVP. I just had her name, but I can't think of it. It is Cynthia Cooper this year, was it? No, Aja Wilson. Aja Wilson is the MVP. Aja Wilson played from Hopkins, South Carolina, played at South Carolina, played for the Las Vegas Aces. Wasn't even invited.
Which we all know that somebody else plays for the Las Vegas Aces that we love so much, and we want her to be on the show one day. We love Liz Cambridge. We love her so much. But yeah. That's the deal in the WNBA right now, and she's not on there. But they said Meg Thee Stallion, you can be on there. And that, we love Meg. We love Meg. We love Meg. We love Tina Shea. We love all of them.
Tinashe.
We love Tekashi Shea, and we love all of them. But the thing is,
Hey, we're shooting it Tinashe. What's that? You see this, Joe disrespect you, but I'm shooting. So if you want me to fight him, I will. He will be down here.
I'm literally coming to Mississippi to get beat up on behalf of you. But
it's all love. He doing it for Joe is doing it for love too. He's doing it so I can marry Tinashe. So that's what friends do.
That's what we do around here. Like that's literally what we do. We do that.
But yeah, they did. By the way, they got beat by Team USA. Got beat by WNBA All Stars in the thing. Then they got beat by Australia. Then they don't get on the Olympic team. It's all Mr. WNBA. Focus on what you're supposed to focus on, so these women can get paid. Promote right. Quit just putting out famous names and thinking they're gonna win, and then people be disappointed because that's not gonna work.
That's how I be feeling, especially when it comes to them NBA 2K covers, man. So we just, man, I'm telling you, dog, we are Jordan and Pippen in it today. I love it. We are out here, y'all. We just segueing, we doing all that. Y'all can't tell us nothing. Me and Zell May, y'all talk to somebody else about them because we got this. So we got the NBA 2K22 cover. They dropped it because that's about to come out in a couple of months. You know how that go. And they sit up here and lie about them ratings and all that stuff. So one cover, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Durant, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The other one, I believe, what's that boy name? Luka
Doncic.
Luka has his own cover. And then my first WNBA crush, Candace Parker. She has her own. And I hope that they put her on that Legends edition and put her on the PlayStation 5 the way, in a sense, Kobe was there and all that. That's where she needs to be because Candace Parker is a legend and we love her. And we just talk about her any chance we get, man. What you think about these NBA 2K covers since we talking about covers from the magazine?
Yeah, I like the Kareem and Dirk one. Durant been on there a couple of times, so it's kind of weird.
Why did they choose him? Why? Here.
Maybe I don't know why. Luka's interesting.
I think we could have put Luka on that one.
Yeah.
Instead of Durant.
Yeah, but Luka gets his solo one. I was thinking who they could have put on him. Zion already been done, so you can't put Zion.
He had the pleasure and the honor of having it with Kobe.
Yeah, so Zion been on one. So I'm thinking who else would deserve it over Luka?
I like a Tatum on that.
But Tatum wasn't. But by the time they decided this, Tatum probably wasn't. They didn't perceive him on that level because he kind of came on late because he had a rough early start to the season. So I understand that.
Who else?
Trey came late too.
The Murray boy. I think he can get one.
Yeah, but Luka kind of up next. So I give him that. Get the Indiana people and the Midwest, Montanas, and the South Dakotas. He
gonna get them to buy a Sega Genesis.
They gonna buy NBA 2K. They gonna be shot. They gonna go in the store and be like, "It's a white man."
They may buy it up there in Wisconsin. We don't know. But I gotta say, I'm not mad at the covers. I think that we could have done without Durant.
Yeah, it ain't even no hate to Durant. I'm just like, hasn't he been on like 2-3 covers?
He was on that Oklahoma one.
Yeah.
He was on it was him, D Rose, and Steph Curry.
Yeah, he been on.
Who knew?
I think he was on a legendary edition on another one too, wasn't
he? He might have a legendary, bro.
Yeah. My only beef with Durant is I know he's probably considered top 3 elite player, but if LeBron not getting multiple covers, number 1 don't get multiple covers. You can't give number 2 multiple covers.
I kind of feel like the biggest argument people have is with Dirk being on the cover.
I don't mind Dirk. I support Dirk. Shout out to Dirk.
You don't mind it?
I don't mind Dirk.
You don't mind Dirk?
I'd rather have Tim Duncan, yes, but Tim Duncan probably don't want to do it. So Dirk.
And he's
KG
gonna be
already
like,
had
no,
one, didn't he? So
KG had the
yeah. So you got who? So what person from that era would you get? Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan probably don't seem like the person to do it. He cutting off his dreads to go back to San Antonio. Tim Duncan, he ain't doing that anymore.
no.
Where you gonna get your picture from?
No, he's way too woke for that.
Yeah,
He's way too woke.
he went back to his islands days.
When they gonna start putting Pop on the front of 2K?
Yo, Pop ego go crazy.
When did they start putting him on tennis, Sega Tennis 2K? Coach Popovich.
Yo, do you think 2K have it anymore?
I think it's the only thing we got. I'm going to keep buying it because that's all we got.
I was like, bro, they sell it for, if you're on the PC, they almost sell it for free after like 1 month. So you just
give
wait.
It to you on Steam, don't they?
Yeah, they be like, hey, this game free. Epic Games are free on Steam. It's like $6. They're like, hey, bro, we need somebody to play this game.
Play this game, put it on YouTube, and then mod it, and then make like a level 99 Ben Simmons who never misses threes.
Yeah, so
people can make a video about it.
Yeah, man, that's what they do in the game. Not in the game, really. Let's be real. The game not in a good place. This year's not as cheese as maybe 2019 when you had that little move where you just everybody picked that same little dribble combination and then hit the step back in the corner, and if you learn that one shot, you'll never miss.
Yeah, green bean every time.
Yeah, or they do that little dribble combination that they drive and the animation automatically make them do something. And the help defender automatically come too, and you pass it out for three. I saw that in that 2K league. I saw that every play, and I'm like, bro, everybody run the same play, and the game is like 170. This is on ESPN. Why are we watching this?
Like that literally reminds me of the glitch move from Space Jam.
It does.
That literally So y'all watched Space Jam, didn't y'all? I'm sure y'all did. There was a whole glitch. It was in and out, step back.
It's that move LeBron does. So it's that little step back jumper. He hit on Orlando. That's exactly the move he hit on Orlando in the corner.
And spoiler alert, Bugs Bunny did it instead. But we know that you talked about Space Jam.
Yeah, watch it. It came out.
100% watch. Zelmay Lay Alpha had a great episode about Space Jam, and y'all needed to know this, and y'all 30-year-old and ups need to just chill out and let the kids have a good time, because that's what we did with Space Jam. Do you think 30-year-olds like was watching Space Jam when they were like 30 and they were like, hey, this movie's good? Or like, what do you think? What do you think people say?
Old people, those people loved Michael Jordan. They thoroughly enjoyed everything Michael Jordan did. They bought every pair of Jordan. They wore earrings because Michael Jordan put earrings on. They started wearing that little regular gold chain. I promise you nobody wore that. Then Mike wore it.
Yeah.
People wore baggy shorts.
The 30-year-olds in the 90s are not like the 30-year-olds in 2021. Is that what's going on right now?
And I want everybody, hey, some kids liked the movie, some kids didn't. Some people liked the movie, some people didn't. It's up to you. Joe enjoyed the movie.
I smiled this was my face. I was like, the whole time, and it's not because I'm a LeBron fan. It was fun. The only thing I didn't like was that somebody took my seat, and I didn't want to. I have so much, y'all. Here's my little secret. I have a little bit of anxiety being around people, whereas I didn't used to. But because of the pandemic, I kind of forgot how to like deal with people. So like somebody took my seat, and I always get those handicap chairs. I mean, not the chairs, but the seats. I always get those. And this dude and his son were sitting, like it was a touching moment, but they were in my seat. So like I didn't know what to do. And so I just let them have my seat, and I sat somewhere else. So I took somebody's grandma's seat. It was a ordeal. They called security, and I did get my seat. I had to wipe it down myself, though. I was kind of pissed about that. But other than that, I enjoyed the movie. They had a Clifford the Big Red Dog preview. That was cool.
That Kong in the stands, like King Kong, ain't got nothing up. That was a cool cringe to me. That movie, as y'all can watch my overall review,
There
but
was a lot of cringe, y'all. There
yeah,
was some cringe.
that was a kid's cringe. And then Kong like, huh? I didn't mind that though. It was certain cringe that seemed inauthentic though.
Had they got Denzel in there, like, would that change the equation of that joke? Like, if you actually got Denzel in there?
I liked it anyway with Dun Cheetah, so it didn't matter to me. It was a kid's cringe moment, and then my nephew would have popped at it, so that's what it was.
They did like 30 Miami Heat jokes and Cleveland jokes. They did like 30 of those jokes, by the way. Let's not forget that they really pushed the envelope on Miami and Cleveland jokes. They kind of did way too many, in my opinion.
Yeah. Let's go. This is a spoiler review. Dom is LeBron's son. LeBron did this cringe story about video games keep you unfocused. Again, my point. Watch the video. You'll understand my point on why I hated that.
Jesus.
If you watch my video, you'll understand why it seemed so inauthentic. My nephew, by the way, I'm gonna tell y'all this story from that. After y'all watch that video, come back and y'all gonna get this story. My nephew said, I want to be a YouTuber, like Uncle Trevor. And my sister, like, who is a good bit older than 30, was like, cool. Just make sure you get your school, learn everything about it. Which tells me who somebody my sister's 18 years older than me, and I'm almost at that age I'm making fun of. I'll be there in less than 2 weeks, actually. So if she is doing that, who is a good bit older than me, and I'm almost of that age, I know ain't no 30-year-old telling his son that. Plus, Twitch streamers and all don't make a lot of money. But he said he wanted to be a YouTuber. Everybody cool. Which go back to my video. You'll understand why I said it. So go watch that if you want that review. But basically, Dom made a video game. IG, whatever. How you say Dun Cheetah character. Got upset because LeBron called his idea stupid.
That was the whole premise of the movie, was that he was mad.
So he like, I'm gonna kidnap everybody. He took everybody from Toontown and told them they can live a different life. And then I didn't get it, but that was fun because I thought he was gonna make their life better, but they were just doing Toon stuff in other universes, which wasn't better. So he didn't actually make their life, but it was fun. That part was 100% fun to me. So if y'all want to know what was fun, so you saw Daffy Duck pretending to be Superman, and Superman showed up, tell him to get out of my.
We saw old school Justice League, and that made me happy.
Yeah, so that was fun to me. Stuff like that was fun. They played a basketball game. It felt like NBA Jam.
Did you see the stats they put up?
Yeah,
they put up the stats for LeBron. He was 5 for 6. But apparently Jordan was 22 for 22 in that game.
Legend. 22 for 22. He ain't never missed, never lost a championship.
He never missed. But LeBron was 5 for 6, and they are putting this narrative out there right now that even Jordan is. Because you think about it, I'm like, dang, LeBron really didn't shoot that much. And then there was like all these random power-up bonuses and stuff like that. Like, that happened.
Yo, can we talk about Skip Bayless?
I did not watch Undisputed after Space Jam came out for this reason. What did Skip Bayless say about?
No, never mind. We're gonna save that because it's a lot to do with Undisputed. We're gonna save that. We just stick with us. Come on, stay with us, though. Stay with us. Okay. We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that. But yeah, basically LeBron won the game. We thought he was gonna pass the ball. I
thought he was gonna pass it to the corner to Dom. I did think he was gonna pass the ball.
I am gonna talk about this part of Undisputed. But it's gonna revert back. Skip said his favorite part of Space Jam 2 was when Kid LeBron missed the game when he shot.
Why does he hate him so much? And I thought that was gonna make that the narrative. I thought they were gonna make that the narrative. Like LeBron has to redeem himself and hit a last shot. But that was that was like a shout out to Skip. Because Skip's the only person in the world that says the man does not hit game-winning shots.
Yo, Skip said that's his favorite part of the movie when the little boy missed the game.
Dude, Skip is.
We're gonna talk about him a little more in a minute. We're gonna get to that in a minute because he went over some more stuff. We got 2 more topics about him talking about. But anything on Space Jam that you liked other than that? Because like I went over a whole review about it, and we got a lot of spoilers in this, but not long. We ain't gonna try to keep it too long because I already did a 15-minute video. So
I think it's safe to go ahead and start getting into the more quote unquote lighter topics. We've already like it's just tough. We talked about the finals today. We talked about the Olympics. We got into the Sports Illustrated cover. And Naomi Osaka is always getting attacked. I don't understand. NBA 2K.
she's amazing
their
too.
cover. Absolutely. Oh my God. And Space Jam. Yeah, y'all don't, if y'all haven't watched it yet, watch it, steal it, do what y'all do. And then also we got Logan Paul versus Anderson Silva in the works. That's what they're saying. Dog, if Logan win this, man, dog, I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I know you love him, but if they keep letting him win.
But technically he hasn't won. That's the most amazing thing. His brother wins. That's the weird dynamic. His brother like wins fight.
And Jake wins.
Yeah. And then Logan takes on like the hardest people on the planet to fight. He loses. I'm like, look at this dynamic. Like your brother's like, I'm knocking out basketball player. I fought Floyd Mayweather. I'm knocking out UFC fighters. I'm fighting one of the best UFC fighters of all time. And Jake is the more famous one because he's knocking out people, and it's fun because people like to watch knockouts.
We enjoy that, but Anderson Silva is
Spider?
like Hall of Fame elite great. What? And how do you get this opportunity? Because I'm sure there are better fighters in the world than that.
But do they pull them numbers?
It's the millions, isn't it?
Yes. They had a stat. Conor owns all the UFC fights. Mayweather owns most of the boxing, and no one sells anywhere near outside of those specific greats. Sells anywhere near what the Paul sell. And Jake Paul's the big seller.
The best. They're not even the best at this sport. They're not even top 5. They're none of that. And they make the most money. And then they actually do pretty okay.
Well,
they do pretty okay.
Well, technically, you can say at this point, Conor not the best, and he still makes the most money.
I don't even want to get on Conor at this point. Did y'all watch what happened the other day?
Yeah, and
he hurt his leg is donezo.
Yo, Jake Paul is selling that fight 100%. That Conor don't have to do nothing. Yo, he gave Dustin Poirier a chain of when he knocked him out the first time like this. He sent him a chain, a diamond chain, $100,000, and sent it to Dustin Poirier. He's like, it's Sleeping McGregor. I'm like, this kid can sell. I'm not gonna lie. I actually want to see him and Conor fight one day because I promise they are so wild. They will go to whatever extreme to sell this fight, and it will probably sell $3 million. I'm not lying.
2 minutes with him. He has to give me 2 minutes at least, man. You got to give me 2 minutes after that one. After the chain, you have to give me 2 minutes.
Yo, him in Florida's trolling Conor so hard. He like, oh, I gotta move I took his leg. Yo, he had Jake put NyQuil in the diamond little character's hand and said, "Sleeping McGregor."
See, that's what I'm saying.
He sells, bro. He sells. So them Pauls do sell. And it's rumored to be September 19th in Dubai.
There's going to be some gambling on that.
It is.
Dubai is like the richest place ever.
Logan's gigantic. Them kids gigantic, bro. Those Paul brothers are huge. People don't give them credit. They probably naturally, to me, they probably not that gigantic because I'm a gigantic dude. But what's that?
Are they 6'2", 6'3"? What's their height?
Logan is 6'3", Jake 6'2". I think they both around. They regular weight is around 210, 215.
Just the walk around weight is 210.
Yeah, they usually fight at about 190, 185.
Oh man, I play football at 190. 210 that's pretty big.
Yeah, I played football at 195, and I'm 5'9", so I was like,
and I think T.O. at 6'3", 230. So I mean, that's where we at with, man, them some big dudes, man.
Yeah, they big. People wonder how Mayweather that bro. It's a big boy. And Floyd lost his punching power when he was Pretty Boy. And it's been a while since he's been Pretty Boy.
That's facts.
When he broke his hands, he became Money Mayweather and was winning by points.
Yeah, let's not forget though, he do got it in him. Floyd did have it in him. I don't know if he got it in him anymore, but he did for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I need you to do this. Say hello. Say hello. It's me again. We got some news. Adele with Rich Paul. Now, y'all know Rich Paul now, don't y'all? Rich Paul is the agent of LeBron. And Maverick, I don't even know whose job is who. Can you tell them a little bit about that real quick? Can you just tell them real quick? I'll be right back.
Yeah, Rich Paul is him, Maverick Carter, some the guy from the Suns. All of those are LeBron boys. They have been given jobs. Rich Paul is an agent. He has his own agency, Clutch Sports. He is his network is $100 million, by the way. He is LeBron's one of his best friends. They grew up together. They played AAU together. So he is making money. LeBron hooked his friends up. LeBron is living a dream. Him and people like Pat McAfee, all those people, they're living their dreams. So Rich Paul is the agent of most of the Lakers. He is literally the majority of the Lakers agent. He is also agent of John Wall, Ben Simmons, Draymond Green, Nurkic, Caldwell Pope, Lonzo Ball, Trae Young, Tyrese Maxey. He is doing an amazing job. And ultimately it came up on Undisputed. And it was one of the top topics by Skip Bayless, who has a fascination with LeBron. They talked about Rich Paul and Adele.
It's not healthy at this point. It's not healthy.
They talked about Space Jam before they talked about the NBA Finals. Even Shannon's obsession with LeBron is weird. It's like weird.
No. We're not gonna say that today. The
whole show is LeBron. LeBron does nothing. LeBron breathes. The 45 minutes of the show is about LeBron. How dare he breathe wrong? And Shannon telling you LeBron is the best breather of all time.
He's probably not wrong.
It's insane, bro. It's too much.
That show is consumed of LeBron and Dallas.
LeBron, Dallas, and Tom Brady is 90% of the show, and then they talk about whatever else going on in the sport.
Hey, let's find something and let's talk about it every single episode, man. Maybe we our chance is coming up, man. Our chance is coming.
Let's talk about LeBron over and over again. But yeah, shout out to Adele, Rich Paul. Hopefully they happy. Their relationship.
I'm excited about that. That's cute, man.
Yeah.
Actually heard from one of my homegirls. She's like, Adele, rock with them, like black dude. And I was like, I just never thought about that. And that's cool. That's what's up, man. I'm happy about that, man.
Rich Paul worth $100 million. LeBron doing his thing.
Rich Paul made $100 million.
Yeah. Maverick Carter worth $50 million.
Oh man. They be making Maverick clean out the van. Man, your kid's been in the van. They be making him clean out the van and stuff, man. Damn, I love, one of my favorite things to do is get one of my brokest homies and then make them take us out to the club. I love doing that. I got that broke homie, and I just, hey man, you trying to carry us up to the club? And we go up there and we just make fun of him the whole time. Like, damn, you need to clean this up.
Imagine your brokest homie being worth $50 million.
Right? Right?
Yo, go along, get on club is doing very well.
We got that one homie that just did not go along and get along, and now he got 50 million while we looking at $1 billion. But we love riding over there. We love going to his house. We love going over there to the crib.
But like I said, shout out to him. LeBron put his boys on the way. Pat McAfee put his boys on. We hope over on that now. If y'all keep watching and like and subscribe. If you're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Music, any other platforms, Anchor, can you hit that follow button? Help me be a LeBron James type. and we all can
Help,
be
help,
100
help,
mil.
help Zell May get us $100 million. I'm
Well,
trying my best.
I will sell my company for $750 billion, part of it equity, and another company I make, like LeBron, and then Joe can be worth 100 million. West can be worth 50 million. You know what I'm saying? We can be good.
We just want to make each other rich in different levels, though. Like just different levels. Like he would, like Zell May wants me to be rich too, but just not richer than him.
Actually, I don't even, to be honest with you, people that don't know it's gonna think I'm serious. I don't really care about money, bro. It's just about being happy and being creative. I love doing this. I love running my mouth, talking, having fun. That's more than anything. So that's what I like to do. By the way, we got some fun stuff coming. I hope y'all watch that Monday morning quarterback. I got what's 299 gonna look completely different too. So that's gonna be fun.
I'm excited, man. I'm ready to roll the dice, man. The Lord stepped in my situations and made me leave some stuff alone and got me just say, you know what, boy, go on down there south, go down south and go in there with your homies and do the best you can. So, you know, when he speak to you, you got to listen. But somebody spoke to Margot
Leave it alone.
And said, I think the Lord told her to leave DC alone. Are we looking at the last of Harley Quinn?
That's what I'm looking forward to. Margot Robbie has come out and said her time for now. She sees no future with DCEU as of right now, which hints at she might be actually a surprise, which she might have ruined, because I promise you, people thought Birds of Prey 2 was going to come out, and there's no way they're going to off Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad.
She's literally the face, like she's Tony Stark of the Avengers at this point when it comes to Suicide Squad.
Yes, but apparently if she's not in it, will they enter, or will it just be she goes off into the sunset again and she don't want to work? And apparently she said today there is no DCEU.
Do you and that's actually big news in itself, is for them to be like, no, there's really no continuity at all. I feel like that's what she's saying. There's no continuity. There is no universe.
They like Zack Snyder's gonna make one. They're like, no, we don't want you. We're gonna create a black Superman. Here, Cavill, like, what? Is this a multiverse thing? You haven't even established the multiverse. Whereas Marvel is establishing whole universes with different rules, with a whole 40 minutes explaining it.
Well, like we talk a Marvel extended universe all the time, and then we talk about, wait, did Superman put that one person in jail that one time? Like, there are multiple universes that are happening in Marvel, and y'all can't keep one straight.
Yeah.
Like y'all call Zack Snyder to come back and put this together. And then she might be right. She might be like, they don't have a plan. I think that's what she's saying, is they don't have a plan.
And that's the difference. Kevin Feige said he got a plan to 2040.
19 years, y'all.
Storyboarding of what's coming out, what year. And they put out like 6 a year. They got like 8 things a year coming out. I'm like, but that's how it works. Like, we don't change the plan. If something bombs, it bombs. But the plan is to continue the story. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to watch.
You have to.
Because if you don't, you're not going to know what's going on. So I recommend you watching Loki. Even I know you don't watch TV shows. One division you might can get away with. Captain America, Falcon and Winter Soldier 2 you might can get away with, because basically if Captain, you just say, basically you could probably get away with that one the most, because essentially you just said Captain America in Endgame said he was Captain America now, but he just got a new suit because he Captain America, so you don't have to guess how he got it. You just be like, oh, they gave him a suit, so it don't important. But Loki, you have to watch. It literally establishes everything.
Man, I gotta ask you, because we're missing out on this guy. We're missing out on Spider-Man. Tom Holland, Spider-Man. What is going on ever since he was outed by the Goblin? Or no, Mysterio. He got outed by Mysterio, and they've not given us any hints about this at all. Like, what's about to happen?
Yeah.
What you got on this? Do you have any inside information on the new Spider-Man?
According to the rumors and every possible hint, and the multiverse actually been showing up, and Jamie Foxx outing that he's in this movie as his same character he was in another universe, And
Electro?
yeah, and Dr. Octopus from the Tobey Maguire universe said he's in this movie as the same character.
Wow.
And I'm like, why would y'all out that? And Marvel probably was upset that they added it because they wanted Loki to establish the multiverse. So and the rumor is, and everybody's saying that even Tobey Maguire's stuntman who plays him in the other one, it said, I'm on set with Tom Holland. I'm like, what is Tobey Maguire's stuntman doing with Tom Holland? Okay.
That's a valid question.
So it appears that the multiverse is about to come into effect on Christmas. I'm looking forward to it. And I want this trailer, and when are we going to get it? I'm hearing that it might be July 4th. Loki is over now, so I assume they wanted the multiverse established before the trailer come out, but we need this trailer.
I mean, just give us something. I mean, last time on Spider-Man, oh yeah, I'm Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Whoa. You just gonna leave us like that? So, and they haven't given us much from that. I know we had the pandemic going on after that, and they couldn't really film a lot, but we're back. We're back. Just like
Spider-Man is coming out Christmas on the week before Christmas. So
they've been making that. They've been doing that. They've been kind of religious with that, with the whole Spider-Man coming out like every other Christmas. I'm here for that. I appreciate them doing that.
And Doctor Strange will be out in March.
So we're waiting until next year for Doctor Strange.
Yes, which Doctor Strange is reportedly in Spider-Man. So
it's interesting. I gotta say, because we're almost out of here. We're gonna let y'all go. But I know y'all don't much care about Vegeta. Y'all don't care about Vegeta, man. Y'all don't care.
Don't tell y'all Vegeta fans that.
Shout out to my Vegeta fans out there. I love Vegeta. I love when he first came to Earth and he whooped everybody. He ate a spirit bomb. He took he ate a 25 times Kamehameha. Vegeta's a dog. But they just won't give him his due. They won't give him his just due. But we are hearing that we've seen some panels where he's doing some God of Destruction stuff. So we know that it looks like they're trying to make spoiler. They're trying to make Goku more like Whis, and then they're trying to push Vegeta more towards Beerus. But who's actually stronger? Whis. But they still not getting.
Whis know everything Beerus knows too, so because he trained Beerus, but so it could be more of an equaling out.
Ultra instinct though.
I know, but Whis has got a destruction power. So
okay, can we agree that Whis is the strongest in the universe, and we don't even know about Grand Priest?
Whis acknowledges Grand Priest is top 5 in the whole everything, and he's nowhere near him because that's his dad. He's like, I can't beat Dad. He created me. I'm like, I want to know what his limits is. Because Whis up there making babies come out 9 months early, fully born.
Dog. And we say this all the time. I'm just going to remind y'all. Whis has his ultra instinct so great to where he could ultra instinct out of instant transmission. They did instant transmission, and he dodged instant transmission. He didn't know what Goku and Vegeta was doing at all. He dodged that. Whis is bad.
Yes.
Okay.
So Grand Priest must be on some superhero level. Now I want to know who the other 4 are. If
there's more Grand Priests out there?
No, it's he said the 5 powers, the 5 pillars of the multiverses. So he's one of the 5, and I'm like, who's the other 5? Is Zeno? There was only one Zeno at the time, so it don't matter. But I know the Vegeta fans gonna be upset. Vegeta apparently gets a new transformation.
Yes, I'm sorry. We're back to we love Vegeta, don't we, Zelman? We love Vegeta. We love Vegeta. We love his character development, kind of. I think that I'm a little bored of it at this point. I got a family now. Well, okay. Goku always had a family, and he just ain't shit. But
Vegeta actually kind of cares sometimes. But
he does care.
I hope this new transformation, which is by far to me the coolest. The panels look amazing. I hope that this isn't the usual trope where they be like, look, Vegeta gets a new power up. Look, Vegeta gets beat up. Look, Goku had his sub, and now Goku's ready to win.
What if you had to put all your money on it? What do you think is going to happen?
Goku, this is a sub out. Goku gets subbed. Hey, I got beat up. Sub me out. I done figured it out. You lose. So
I am of the mind that
Goku
Vegeta's
always win. Goku always win. Even when Gohan won, for some reason, they made his Kamehameha father-son Kamehameha. Like, Goku had to win.
Because Goku's not had a W in like that whole series ever. He whooped the Ginyu Force. That's probably the biggest thing that he has.
What? Who you talking about, Goku or Gohan?
Goku.
Goku wins every fight. Goku is the winner of it. Who beat Frieza?
As May watch this show, Goku has 0 W's.
Who beat Frieza? Both times.
Planet Namek.
Goku.
Planet Namek beat Frieza.
Frieza could live in space. Goku blasted her after she tried to.
Okay.
He tried
to start from Dragon Ball Z. Did Goku beat who beat Raditz? Gohan.
Technically, Goku beat Raditz by helping Piccolo spirit finger through him. Goku is involved in every W. Who beat Vegeta? Okay. Who gave Krillin the spirit bomb? Goku.
Gohan beat Vegeta by falling on him. And Krillin could have finished him off.
Yeah, and Goku saved him.
Goku told him not to, but there was a spirit bomb involved that Goku kind of made.
Technically, Yajirobe kind of beat him too, but it was a team effort. But Goku was involved.
Okay.
Frieza, he blasted Goku behind the back. Goku turned around, blasted him.
Ginyu Force. Goku whooped a lot of them. And then it was Jace and Captain Ginyu that was left. And Vegeta beat Ginyu. And Vegeta beat Jace. Now we move on to Frieza. Okay. He did beat Frieza, but Frieza survived. So,
well, Frieza died and they wished him back, but it's different.
Okay.
Cell, father, son, Kamehameha, and when he blew up, Goku took him to another planet and saved the world.
The androids. Goku got beat by the clown one because of a heart disease. I get it, but he lost. He comes back to fight Cell. He lost.
But technically he won, but he just wanted Gohan to get the W. He wanted Gohan to win. King Kai asked him straight up, why did you let Gohan do it? He's like, I wanted Gohan to grow. Say he didn't say that. It's canon and it's coming.
Okay. So he could have beat Cell.
And then Gohan was losing, and he came in with the father-son Kamehameha somehow. On some bullshit.
Okay, I'm going to give you some of that.
Kid Buu.
Okay, I'm giving you all of that. Kid Buu, with the help of the rest of the universe, he did beat Kid Buu with the great spirit bomb that he wasn't supposed to be able to make because he was an angry ass Super Saiyan, and you're not supposed to be able. It's a pure-hearted move.
Yeah.
And then he used his Super Saiyan to push it. Listen, okay.
And technically Beerus, because he was strong enough to intrigue Beerus, so he actually...
That doesn't count. Intriguing people does not count.
Well, that's the all... He was going to destroy the world if he didn't intrigue him. So that's technically a win, because you can't beat a god at that point. And then Vegeta had to win, and it was like, Vegeta won! And then Frieza cheated, and then Whis did what Toriyama wanted and turned it over like, Goku, you gotta win.
First off, stop making Beerus and Toriyama linked up together like that. First off, stop doing that.
We said no. Go back in time. Goku must win.
Dude, he made him go back. He made Goku go back in time.
And Frieza, when Vegeta had a win, instead they made Vegeta talk for 30 minutes, bragging about how he finally beat Frieza.
Okay.
And then even when Android 17 won the Tournament of Power, Goku and Frieza help each other to win.
Okay.
So they try to make it look like Goku didn't win when Goku was the most important feature in win.
They would not have won without Ultra Instinct Goku. Like, they would not have ever done any, like, and Vegeta got mad a couple of times. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you like this. This is the best Ultra Instinct.
Yo,
we watched. Have you been at Victoria's Secret lately? Have you like walked past it?
No.
Dude. So there's this chick that gets into it with this sister girl from New York. They're in New York. And she used Ultra Instinct, which is where you cannot. Ultra Instinct means you can't touch this person. So if you fall out on the floor, they can't touch you. But you are allowed to chase people around the store. So we had a Karen that was very upset with this sister girl in New York. And she fell out on the floor. She said, "Stop filming me. Stop filming me." So that's going on in New York. And then on the West Coast, there is a lady who she's of the Mexican persuasion. And she goes ham on this guy at the Walmart saying that, "Hey, you stole my kid's phone." Turns out that the kid walks back with the phone and she said, "I'm going to kill that kid." And instead of her apologizing to this brother, she said, "F off."
Yes, that's how they treat
Karens are the new Ultra Instinct. Like, you cannot touch them. They don't go to jail. They don't lose their jobs. I mean, because we've known about this since last week, and her job has not fired her for going against company ethics or anything. Why are Karens untouchable at this point?
Can we talk about the one in New York? Yo, she chased this woman and hit her. And then when people brought cameras out, she said, she screamed, "Leave me alone," and fell on the floor and pretended to cry.
Yeah, that's 100% what happened.
She chased her and hit her and then said, "Leave me alone." And by the way, everybody in the store like, "Why don't you leave her alone?" And I was like, what?
"Just stop filming her." That's what they said about the kid. They said that to the sister girl.
This is a crime. She assaulted me. I need this for evidence. And have you seen that TikTok challenge? Hannah Stocking did it, where they fake cry. Shout out to the brother on TikTok. I wish I could remember his name, but he said, he said, "I got banned. I will get banned if I talk about this. But do you see what I see?" And they do like this. They're like, "Tell you."
And a scene that was crazy.
White women tears are the enemy of every black man on the planet. If you don't believe me, Emmett Till. Let's get a little serious. Emmett Till.
Man, we just
had a 100-year reunion on the Tulsa Massacre. Came from a white woman's tears, where hundreds of black men were brutally harmed. I don't want to. We trying to stay monetized, so they don't want.
I know.
Yo, bro, they just they listed my video at the beginning of the year showing like all the stuff that happened to black people. It's age restricted. YouTube just hit me with an age restriction. Shout out to YouTube.
YouTube, we love you. We love you, YouTube.
We didn't say nothing wrong in this video.
We apologize if we said anything.
This fire behind us is not white women tears trying to burn us in hell.
No, we're just keeping it 99. We're just keeping it 99, man.
Yeah, but by the way, this purple fire look like what Vegeta transformation is gonna look like, and that's amazing. And that's amazing. But yeah, these Karens going wild. White women tears is dangerous for anybody. It's even dangerous for white men now. It's over. Be careful. These Karens are out here, my guy.
Yes, they are, and we got to be careful. And you know what? I got to ask you this: how many Karens you ever met in your life?
I had a teacher who, if she didn't drink a Coke, she would just be mad at everybody and start yelling.
So if she doesn't drink Coke, she's mad at everybody?
Yeah, she didn't get her caffeine. She'd go pale and she'd start yelling.
Mine was my second grade teacher was a Mountain Dew. That was her problem.
She's all hyped up on Mountain Dew.
And we used to tell her all the time. We used to be like, "Man, we hate you." I guess I would need some kind of advice. It's like some kind of advice if my students told me they hate me every day because we did hate her. Like, she was so mean. But sometimes I saw the good in her. Sometimes. But it was only when she had a Mountain Dew. We was the most princessless class ever. We gonna put that on the B-roll.
Yo, the crazy thing is my mic has a filter that they didn't even hear. This ain't even move.
I've literally dropped a screen on my laptop today.
I hope my SSD good.
Zelma has just had whatever just happened to me. But you got anything else before we get up out of here? Let's just get up out of here. We gotta watch this game here in a second now.
Yeah, man, we gotta go out here, enjoy the game, enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully, we manifest in blessings. Hopefully, you get a great week. And remember, my brothers.
Remember, Unico Williams is on vacation starting this Thursday. So stay tuned to all social media because y'all know how I do.
By the way, you see his app at the top over there, over top of him. So go follow that. Follow my guy, Unico Williams. He's gonna have a lot of fun this week. We might even do a show together. But what's new 99 next week? So be on the lookout for that. Cause I had to probably be in Brandon someday and do some interviews. So I might hit up Joe and be like, hey, you in Jackson, hit Brandon up. They ain't nothing but 10, 15 miles.
And I'm about to be so faded, and I can't wait for you to watch all this. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, just follow him. He might put a vlog on his Unico channel, so you don't ever know.
I might if I remember to start filming the stuff I did like I did last time. You literally saw me fall off a truck.
Yeah, so Joe lost his hat and just in the woods and gave up. And I'm like, the hat right there, guy. And he was like, hey, find it.
I got it back. I found it. We did find it in my cousins. My cousins went back. We pulled back around an old Escalade and we got it. So let's see what I lose next time.
Yeah. So remember to keep stumping. Why? Because you might have thought you lost a hat. or wait for it. You lost something you really need at the moment, but it's right in front of you. And God just telling you to chill because you're thinking it could be over there. It's over there. Everything in your life that you want is right in front of you, but you're looking everywhere trying to figure it out, but it's right there. And you must remember that maybe God just put it in front of you, wants you to just chill, just lay back, just chill. Don't worry about it. I got this. It's right in front of you. Just look for it. Your remote right there. You can watch the game tonight and you won't have to get up from your couch. And then you know what we do. Something amazing can happen. Peace.
Peace.